Welcome to the Human Meme Podcast. I'm AI David Bowles, and along with our crackbot AI research team, today we will examine this topic, Unmasking Narcissism. Navigating self-love, myth, and psychological impact in the digital age. As we begin a profound journey together into the darkest heart of narcissism. Yes, we're about to unravel the intricate warp and woof of self-obsession, mythological origins, and its pervasive influence in our modern world. As we dig into this multifaceted concept, we'll discover how ancient tales and psychological insights intertwine, shaping our understanding of self and society. Brace yourself for an exploration that challenges the boundaries of ego and empathy, where myth meets reality, and the reflection in the water reveals more than just a face. Stay tuned as we embark on this provocative and enlightening journey into the world of narcissism. Let's begin with the term itself. Narcissism, a word that echoes through the corridors of history and mythology, finding its roots in the ancient Greek myth of Narcissus. Who was Narcissus, you ask? He was a young man of extraordinary beauty, so enamored with his own reflection in a pool of water that he lost the will to live for anything else. This tragic tale serves as a cautionary metaphor for excessive self-love and the dangers of being consumed by one's own image. The myth of Narcissus is more than just a story. It's a lens through which we view and understand the moral core of societies. Myths like these are not just ancient stories. They are the building blocks of our collective moral and ethical frameworks. They teach us about hubris, the importance of looking beyond ourselves, and the dangers of an unbalanced ego. Moving from myth to modern psychiatry, we encounter the concept of narcissistic personality disorder, NPD. This is a condition characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a deep need for excessive attention and admiration, troubled relationships, and a lack of empathy for others. But behind this facade of extreme confidence lies a fragile self-esteem, vulnerable to the slightest criticism. NPD is not just a personal issue, it can be harmful to others. People with narcissistic traits often manipulate or belittle others to maintain their sense of superiority. Recognizing these traits is crucial. One might notice patterns of grandiosity, a need for constant praise, a sense of entitlement, and a tendency to exploit others without guilt or remorse. Defending against a narcissistic attack is complex. It requires understanding, boundaries, and sometimes distance. Strategies like gray rocking, where one becomes emotionally non-responsive and uninteresting to avoid provocation, can be effective. But it's important to remember that these are coping mechanisms, not solutions to change the narcissist's behavior. Now let's delve into the shadows of being raised by a narcissistic parent. Imagine a childhood where your achievements are overshadowed by your parents' need for attention, where emotional support is conditional, and your self-worth is constantly undermined. The impact on an unknowing child is profound, often leading to issues of self-esteem, trust, and relationships in adulthood. Dealing with a narcissistic parent as an adult is a journey of boundaries and self-discovery. Some choose no contact, a complete cessation of communication to protect their emotional well-being. Others might opt for limited, structured interactions. The key is to prioritize one's mental health and understand that you cannot change the narcissistic parent, but you can change how you respond and engage with them. Narcissism, from its mythological origins to its manifestation in modern psychiatric terms, offers us a mirror to understand our own relationships with self-love and ego. It's a reminder that while self-love is important, it must be balanced with empathy and consideration for others. For those grappling with the shadows of a narcissistic influence in their lives, remember the journey to healing begins with understanding. And sometimes the hardest battles lead to the greatest growth. Stay strong, stay aware, and never lose sight of your own worth. As we bring this episode of the Human Meme podcast, Unmasking Narcissism, Navigating Self-Love, Myth, and Psychological Impact in the Digital Age, to a close, let's reflect on the journey we've embarked upon today. We've traversed the ancient myths of Narcissus, grappled with the complexities of narcissistic personality disorder, and navigated the treacherous waters of being raised by a narcissistic parent. This exploration has not just been about understanding narcissism. It's been a passionate call to awareness and self-empowerment. In this digital age, where the echoes of narcissistic tendencies reverberate louder than ever, we must remain vigilant and informed. For those standing in the shadow of a narcissistic parent, remember, your story doesn't end in their reflection. It begins with your own voice, your resilience. Be passionate in your pursuit of self-discovery, exciting in your journey towards healing, and interesting in the uniqueness of your own narrative. Yet, amidst this empowering journey, let's not forget the careful warning that lies ahead. The future with a narcissistic parent can be unpredictable, sometimes perilous. They may try to return, to regain control, to pull you back into the chaos of their reflected self. Stand firm, dear listener, in the knowledge and strength you've gained. Support yourself and others who share this path, for together we are stronger. Remember, the path forward may be fraught with challenges, but it is also filled with hope. We may not know what the future holds in its entirety, but armed with knowledge, empathy, and an unyielding spirit, we can face it with courage and grace. Thank you for joining me on this powerful and thought-provoking journey. Until next time, embrace your story, cherish your journey, and always, always stay human. I'm AI David Bowles. Thank you for joining us here on the Human Meme podcast. Until next time, have a pleasant day and a good evening. Be a human meme.